Hello, welcome back. Here we are in the nighttime again. We just stopped in Walmart and bought a couple beverages that were on sale and then a couple of generic bags of corn chips to munch on because they're under $2. They ain't the healthiest because they're cheap, of course, but something that I can snack on. I think the corn chips is better than some of the potato chips they have. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. But something about the flavor of them and the crunch of them. They're different than chips. Oh, they just seem to agree with my body a little better. You know, I don't eat the healthy stuff, but for snacking, that's pretty good. Better than when I used to buy ice cream and stuff. I can tell my age is starting to really be a little different for me. You know, because well, of course it was hotter today, but I don't even know what the temperature is now. Well, when I went into the store, it was 79 degrees in the camper. And then, of course, walking and stuff, and then coming back, got my heart rate up more, so I'm running hotter, and I'm a bigger guy, so it's got me hot. I don't have a generator, so I can't run the roof air. I can't afford the gas anyway. I don't have a big enough battery bank set up to run the air conditioner because it draws too much power because it's like a 12 or 1500 watt air conditioner. I think it's 1500 watt. I'm not sure, maybe it's 1200. But it would deplete my batteries too quick. And I don't have a 12 volt air conditioner. I wish I had the 12 volt one. I'm gonna have to upgrade at some point once I'm working again or something. When I got money, I'm gonna have to upgrade. I'd like to get another. I'm thinking I might be able to get squeeze another 200 watts of solar on the roof. The room I got left, maybe more, I don't know. I'd have to think about it and plan it out and do some measuring and stuff and see what I can get for panels. I got 4 100 watters up there now. Yeah, I'd like to have double the battery storage I have because I got 200 amp hours of lithium. I'd like to have at least 400. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm still getting by. I've never ran out of power, but if I was going to start running a 12 volt air conditioner or something, I'd want more power just to make sure it wasn't going to run out. Please, Lord, bring an end to this madness for me, will you? Oh, I gotta go down the long way here and see which way the wind's blowing right now, so I know which way to position my camper. I normally park right there, but kind of got it blocked off.
Let's see which way the wind was going. More level ground here. God, I can't even hardly believe this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm losing count again this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got like 10, 12 people in here right now. Yeah, we got like 10, 12 people in here. Nervous because they got to find a place to park too, but the more people get here, the more likely they're going to shoo us out of here. Oh, come on, Lord. Help me out, will ya? If I do well enough, I'll tell you, I got ideas on how to help this situation out for people. I'm starting in this area. I need to get some land. I need a pretty good capital to do what I'm thinking to get started. About business and stuff and nonprofits and how can you do a nonprofit if it's generating money from donations or something like that. If you can, that's still considered a nonprofit if you're reinvesting it to make another nonprofit, like in the same organization, but to grow the program, you know. I don't know. I got to learn. I don't know enough about that stuff yet, but I'll figure it out quick enough. I'm pretty smart and know all that kind of stuff. I just got to do a little research. Because I believe the Lord's going to bless me somehow with something pretty substantial. I sure hope I've been feeling it right all these years. Because even in my 20s, I was telling people that the more money I had, the more people I could help. You know, I never wanted money to be like greedy or the kingpin, like, haha, I got it, I made it big, you know, or whatever. No, I wanted to be able to, because I think I have enough discernment in me, and I got good people qualities for sure. You know, that money cannot corrupt me. You know, like, it just can't happen. I don't see that ever happening. It hasn't all these years. You know, I've always stuck to my morals of what I've been raised. You know, my mom raised me to believe in the Bible and Jesus and stuff, and I've stuck with that all my life. You know, it's easy when you gotta when you always decide to do what's right. Sometimes it's not easy. So like, you know, doing what's right might not be as satisfying, or you might end up not getting what you want or losing out on something, but in the long run, it's well worth it. Because of that, my life, even though I've had rough times, I'm still a happy person for the most part, and I like who I am as a man, and I can look in the mirror every day, and I can look at myself and I know I'm a good man, and I can smile at myself because I know I'm a good, nice, good guy and a happy guy. And I ain't happy about my situation, that's for sure. I don't know what the temp's supposed to get down to. I gotta look and see, because I got the air conditioning running right now. It's running hot, but I gotta shut it off because I can't afford the gas. So, weather here. Yeah, God, this air feels really nice. But yeah, I gotta shut it off. I can't keep doing it as much as I'd like to keep running that. That cool air feels nice. Now it's saying it's down to 67 outside, but it sure don't feel like it yet. It's saying we got light rain until 11. Well, it's almost 11 now. It must have just passed us. So I thought I felt a couple sprinkles when I came out, but it wasn't even sprinkles. It was like a drop here or there. And I was like, ooh, that one felt nice. Come on, throw another one at me. And
my mom's side of the family, still stay in touch with them sporadically, but they have their own lives and stuff. They care about me.
Let's see what I got here.
One of my main links is Facebook. If it wasn't for my daughter,
Dave.
I probably wouldn't even use Facebook.
Dave was the guy that got stuck in the
It's one way I mean, letting everybody know what I'm up to by posting some pictures.
parking lot here for a couple months with me, 2 or 3 months or whatever it was.
During the week.
We ended up spending Christmas together.
I guess
It's kinda cool.
I noticed that if I start feeling down or lonely or something, I tend to post more. I guess it makes me feel like
Yeah.
as a
My life has been like something out of a movie, man. With all my challenges up and down, and
Well, Lord, on this journey today,
up until these last 4 years, you could have called me the comeback kid or something. You know, I was just trudging through, and no matter what beat me up, I just kept coming back. But getting older, so
good financial
I definitely need the Lord's blessing more than ever.
stuff. Thank you for your commitment
I could muster up some more strength in me
and the gas to keep surviving.
to work hard to try to make a few
The
bucks,
goal is to
but my body's gonna feel it.
so I could be a little less stressed.
Just walking into, I don't know what's going on. Well, it's not always that way, but just like walking into Walmart tonight. I walked in, just did some quick shopping. Only got like $14 and stuff with my food benefits or whatever. But I got like $14 worth of stuff, and I'm trying to budget tighter and tighter. You know, that's one thing. This has been a good lesson for me again, even though I've been through a lot of it. But just walking in and only getting $14 worth of stuff, which was all I knew where everything was, so I got it pretty quick. Even though they've been moving the store around, remodeling it, I found it all fast. That's some of the, because a couple things moved, or no, one thing moved, and then when I was coming back out the camper, my back was just killing. My lower back was hurting bad, and there could be numerous things. It could be my weight. I'm not as heavy as I used to be because I'm a lot lighter now, but that's part of it. And I did get in a motorcycle. I've been in a lot of different accidents and stuff through the years. Since I've been a kid, I've fractured my skull 14 times or more, or something like that. I've broken so many bones through the years. Broke my left leg in a spiral break, twisted it around and broke the tibia. Or no, yeah, the tibia and fibia. because it twisted like my bigger bone up front, that twisted like a corkscrew. You could see it in the x-ray. It was like a corkscrew break, and then the tibia or whatever, the skinnier one, if I'm saying it right, in the right order, that one, the skinnier one, broke right by my ankle in the back, and then the rest of it twisted. So I wiped out on a bicycle and spun in a circle like that. Put my foot on the ground as I started sliding, and the bike went around in a circle. And my foot stayed planted. So that was pretty wild. And when I looked down, my foot was up this way. So I knew it was broke. Especially when I put my leg out and it just kind of flopped over like. But, and I broke my other right foot at one point where I was laid up for like 8-10 months on crutches. Broke that up pretty bad. Trying to think, yeah, it was this wrist I busted in a van accident. I broke this collarbone. Cracked or broken ribs before, I think. Or cracked them, I should say. I don't think I really broke them like bad. Like either the inside of the rib was cracked or whatever out, like, you know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did broke my other leg too. Was it this leg? I can't remember if it was my left or right leg that I broke pretty bad one time too, and then I had a whole hip cast. I was younger when that one happened. Or maybe that was my spiral break, I think. That was my spiral break that gave me the hip cast. I went all the way up my whole leg. All the way up. And my biological dad, he was kind of, made him feel good when I went over to the house in West St. Paul. It used to be my grandpa's house. And, well, it was my grandpa's house then, I think, still. Yeah, it was. Or maybe not. Maybe my grandpa had passed then, I think. No, he hadn't yet. Nope, I was too young. Nope, my grandpa was still alive. So, but then when I handed my dad a marker, like a scripto marker, because I wanted him to sign my cast. He said, well, why do you want me to sign it? I said, because you're my dad. But I could tell it made him feel really happy that it meant a lot to me for him to sign it, you know. So he wrote, too bad, so sad, your dad. And I like that. I'll never forget it. You know. And as a memento, when I got my cast cut off, I hung on to that front side of that cast. Ripped out all the stuffing and stuff on the inside so there wasn't, you know, the gross stuff there. And I saved that half of that cast because that's the side that had my dad's signature on it with the too bad, so sad, your dad. And that's another one of the things I recently lost in my memento stuff in my storage units and stuff. I lost a lot of stuff. This time around I really lost some expensive, nice stuff, but God's got a reason for it. I just know it. He's got a, can't be for nothing. Yeah, this time around, this last 4 years has really been a kicker, boy. See, before I was my own doings, you know, my own bad, poor choices, or spending money wrong, or not paying bills on time, or whatever, you know, and stuff like that. This time around, you know, my mom died, and my siblings just turned into something I never dreamed that they would have done. You know, I mean, it just caught me off guard. Everybody turned into greedy and nasty and stuff. I don't know, it don't make sense. But all the people that know me and my mom's whole side of the family, they all know the truth of it all. They know who I am as a person and stuff. I mean, it don't make it any easier, you know, getting kicked out of a house I helped buy and build and improve and remodel and everything with all my blood, sweat, and tears for 7 years. To have to start my life over with nothing, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Well, it's not okay, but you know what I mean. I gotta accept it and keep going. How'd I get on this? I don't know. I don't like when I get on these because I don't want to come across negative. I think part of it's important for me to talk about this stuff on this channel because I know things are going to get better. So, I'm not just, you know, oh, woe is me kind of a deal. I'm just telling you that I'm in the shit, you know, it's deep and it's tough. And I know I ain't losing my faith in the Lord, as tough as it is. And I have my moments I cry or hurt. Not that much nowadays. And after a while, you start kind of getting a little immune to some of it. Never thought I'd be like that. In the past, I would have been just a wreck, man. I would have wanted to curl up in the fetal position and just rot away. And, now I'm getting older, so I'm just, I got the will to make it through it all, but my body don't have the strength it used to try to, work it all, build it all back up again. But somehow, I know the Lord's going to bless me, and it's going to happen. And because God wanted me to start talking about Him more, that's why I started this channel. I know I've said it numerous times in numerous videos, but you never know when you got somebody new listening. So for the people that keep listening to me, I know I sound like a repeating record sometimes, but I honestly know the Lord's got a reason for it, and I can't wait till all the good stuff starts happening, because this is just, all these videos are just going to be one heck of a testimony of video after video after video for a year here, almost a year. I mean, I've been out of work for a year, and in 2 weeks and a couple of days, it'll be a year that I've been out of work. Which, I mean, it's about 10 months that I've been out of money, about something like that. So there's a lot of testament here already. That God said He'd provide, and He did. I got videos about that in the earlier videos too, about crying to God about being scared because winter was coming and I'm getting older and didn't have income, and God said He'd provide. And then knock at my camper right while I was crying to God about it. Homeless guy, stranger, opened my window and he said, "I came to give you money." Never met him before in my life. He's almost walking on foot, coming to my camper, giving me money. What a trip. I knew it was from God. It wasn't much, but it was the point, It was God sending me a message. And He kept doing that. He's been doing it all through, ever since I came here, because He told me to come here. I feel more at home up here. Now, where me and Ma lived and stuff, and where I took care of Mom and Dad, and then Mom, it's a few towns up about, 14, 16 miles from here or something like that. So I don't know why God wanted me to come to Forest Lake exactly. But this is where He wanted me to come. And He guided me right to this here lot. Hey! Look at that. Oh, I can't show you. I was going to put it on the screen, but I can't let his number be seen. That's Tony. So, once again, thanks for watching. God bless you. And we'll see you on the next one.